In this week's ride out, we scream along wooded roads, blast along sweeping bends up the mountainside, ride past deserts where Clint Eastwood filmed his spaghetti westerns, we visit an observatory on top of a mountain, and we ride down spectacular pine forest mountain roads. So follow along and enjoy the ride. We started today's ride up the McHale Road. We pass in the marble quarries there and then heading up the mountain with this lovely sweeping bend. So I've got some great shots of Jed on his Triumph Scrambler 1200.
Riding with your friends. But nothing beats a good ride out on a Sunday, any day of the week. Sensation of going around these bends. And it's like riding motorbikes, it keeps you active, you know? You're constantly judging speed, braking, acceleration, lean angle, constantly checking out the road ahead for any dangers. It makes you feel alive, adrenaline rush. It's a workout for the body and your brain, your grey matter. And it makes you feel alive.
We arrived at some traffic which we can easily overtake. Nice thing about being on motorbikes. After making our way to the top of the mountain, we headed down to the valley, and I got another good shot of Jed on his Triumph, and then we waited for Bradders to catch up, and here he comes.
Hey, here comes Bradders.
We carried on through this lovely valley and then got to the end towards the Tabernas Road, and that's where the scenery changed to the desert landscape that it's famous for.
We got a little castle on the top there, look.
We continued along the Tabernas Road towards Almería. And this area is actually famous because of the lack of rainfall, and it's actually classed as Europeans' only desert. And it's quite a famous area because there's a mini Hollywood type place here, and Clint Eastwood back in the 60s used to come down here and film all the spaghetti westerns that you see on the TV, like Fistful of Dollars, Good, Bad and the Ugly, A Few Dollars More, things like that. And you can see from the landscape and the lack of trees and shrubbery, it's actually a bit like Arizona, and that's why they used it for the film sets. So you can see more of the mountain views here, the lack of trees, and just how barren it is and desert style the landscape is. It's quite spectacular to ride through. We arrived at the village of Gaydor and we decided to stop for a coffee.
Well, here we are, guys. Stop for a coffee. Even if I can't see you very well because it's slightly dark, but the bells are ringing. Someone, and the giant peach, if I remember correctly from my school days. Here we are in Gaydor. Gaydor, not Gaydar. I can't see you, Father Christmas.
You fucking idiot.
Hold on, come in this way. There's Bradders.
Morning.
Alex Norman, morning. And Father Christmas. Ho, ho, ho!
Quick break over, we decided to head on our way again through lovely landscapes.
You wouldn't want to fall down there, would you? That would be you gone. I wonder what these buildings used to be. This is the road from Gaydor to Abba. A few bikers out today. We always salute each other, say hello. There he goes, nice one. Thank you. lot of cyclists as well. Everyone's out on Sunday enjoying themselves, doing their own particular sport. This is a lovely road. This is I do like roads like this with pine trees by the side and mountains and blue sky. Very really nice for riding. And this little road here we discovered last year, and I did one of my famous little ride outs, and I didn't really know where I was going, and they just followed me, and I ended up coming up here. And everyone said afterwards it was really good fun. The grey rock, grey mountains, look. And then mountains are normally grey, but that's like really grey. And here they're red. This is so much fun. This is so much fun. Oh, I don't know how to describe it, but just the feeling of going around bends, throttle, changing gears, mate in front, braking hard into the next bend, the scenery, the trees, the mountains, the sun. It's great.
We came across this road which is lined by trees either side, and I just couldn't resist going for a bit of a blast, so you can get an idea of how fast the trees come past you at quite high speed. It's good fun.
Brothers, yes. Nice 20 degrees today, I think it is. Can't complain. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, this is where we have to go under the bridge. This isn't the way, is it? I don't remember this. Bit of off-road. This isn't the way, surely. No. Where's he going? This isn't the way, is it? I'm going to sit here. Maybe it is then. Okay. Who would have thought my little Fazer 600 would be an off-roader? It's a bit of practice for me, I guess, when I get my little scrambler. Whee! There, I made it. I love being up in the mountains here. I was just riding along and just thinking, wow, it just feels so good. Love being on my motorcycle. And we're going to stop for a tostada, as we always do. We have our favourite little places to stop, favourite routes. Oh, are we stopping or not stopping? And we're not stopping. Yeah. Yeah, no, you do. Yeah. Okay, we'll go up there then. Yeah. After you, Sir Brothers. See if we can find somewhere else. That bar back there. It's nice, but we're always waiting for ages and ages because it's quite popular. A lot of bikers go there. So we'll try somewhere new. This is nice in the sunshine. Good choice, Jed. Good choice.
So what have you got there then, Jed? Come on, practice.
I don't take pictures of food.
What is it? Tomato.
Tostadas. Tomate, atún y queso.
Muy bien. That's perfect Spanish.
Right, that's the tostada done. A little bit of lunch, coffee again, and now we're heading back the way we came a little bit, and then we're going to turn left and go up the mountain pass. Jed says he knows where he's going. I think we're going up that mountain up there, and then we're going to head to the observatory in Almería and then head back that way, which is a beautiful road. And we'll stop off at the conservatory on the way. I'll show you that, and head home. Brothers is in trouble because he said he was going to be home at about 2 o'clock, and it is now 1:10, and he's going to be home at 4 o'clock. So he's in trouble. So we're going alongside of the motorway now. I thought it was going to be a dirt track, that's what he said, but maybe it's not that bad after all. So at least this is a bit more adventurous.
So we came off the side road along the motorway and headed towards Gurgle, and then up to the Sierra de las Filabres on the way to the observatory.
You just put the throttle on that thing. It's 1200cc, this is 600. You just take off. Big difference in the torque and power. This road will go on and on and on and on for miles, kilometres, just like this. A few cars up here today. Well, basically there's one car at the front that's really slow and it's holding everyone else up. The nice thing about motorcycles, you can actually get behind a car or traffic and just overtake it. Go left here, I think. Yeah. Bacares and Serron.
We continued up the mountain and it was just brilliant. Just one bend after another. Just spectacular scenery, just going up and up and up. The mountain getting higher and higher.
Do you do anything that makes you smile and laugh like this? What hobbies do you have that can just make you constantly grin and smile and laugh? People who don't ride motorcycles, just, I don't know, wouldn't understand maybe. It's just so much fun.
And the bends just kept coming and coming. There were just so many bends, just one after the other, through this spectacular scenery. It was so much fun, so much fun.
See, in the wrong gear again. Coming up through the tree line, those pine trees, nice.
We came up to another car which was quickly overtaken, no problem for us.
Little picnic areas, look, people use that at the weekends. The Spanish do like sort of outdoor living, they have the weather for it, they do like being outdoors. So we come up to the top of the mountain now, and this is the road leading off. As I say, sometimes it's covered in snow. We've been up here before, it's freezing cold, snow everywhere, but this is the highest point around, and it is the observatory.
Okay, well, it was actually formed in 1973 between a coalition between the Spanish and the German government, and the biggest telescope actually has a lens of 3.5 meters, and it is the biggest in Europe. In the wintertime, when there's snow up here, it's quite cool because all the families come up with their children, they bring the sledges and stuff. It's quite a popular place to come, and you will see the families having a great time playing in the snow.
You see for miles, see the sun glinting off the rocks. Snow in the background, you see the snow over there. Look.
You get amazing views from being up here so high in the mountains, and you can understand why they decided to build the observatory here. They must get amazing shots of the night sky and the stars.
Yeah. Top of the world, man. That's the observatory done. Bit of scenery. You feel like what's that film with James Cagney? Look at me, man, top of the world. Nice, gentle ride. Nothing crazy, nothing too speedy, but nothing too slow either. Nice balance between. Oh shit. So we've been down in the valleys, up in the mountains, and everything in between. So people pile these stones on the rocks that balance them and make little towers and things. Alright, now we're heading down the other side of the mountain. But there's snow here, look. You can see the snow on the side of the road. Yeah. In the shade, it's cooler and hasn't got the sun on it. There will be a little bit of snow. Little bits of snow here. So I'm going to lead and take it nice and easy. In the sunshine the road's fine. In the shade it may be a little bit damp or icy. I don't think so, I think it'll be okay. 1,870 meters above sea level. Nice view. Right, I think the snow is gone. I don't think there's any down here. And so the road should be fine. There's still snow here, look. Side of the road on the right. Alright, I'm not sure where we're going now. Do we go to Suron? Yeah. Nice little village down there called Suron, and it's a mining village. Quite interesting down there. Used to mine lots of iron ore and things. Yeah, it's nice.
We continued our ride down the other side of the mountain and encountered more lovely, long, sweeping bends, which I love.
Oh, it's such fun. That's great. Look at this, look, just one lovely curve after another. It's a nice little village we're going to come into now. This is the village of Seron. S-E-R-O-N. I love these little places, look. Nice. A lot of bikers use this road. I wonder how many times I said nice in this video, or fun.